In just over a month, 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 35 of the 100 seats in the Senate will be up for grabs. I'm Robin Kinderman, and you're watching JBS Straight Talk. Midterm elections are 40 days away. That may seem a ways off, but given the number of elected officials on the ballots, you have some homework to do. Vice President Mike Pence stressed this at the 13th Annual Values Voter Summit in Washington, D.C. on September 22nd. The NewAmerican.com quoted him as saying, "But I say we must match. In fact, I say we must surpass the energy of the American left and their enthusiasm and passion. And if we do, we will win. The truth is, complacency is the greatest threat to our majority on Capitol Hill. And so I encourage you to leave here today with a burden on your heart, to get out the vote. We'll win if we get out the vote." So how do you find out who's going to be on your ballot? There are numerous online sources. Just do a quick search. Some sites have you punch in your address to see a sample ballot. For instance, we here in Wisconsin have various county and statewide races, as well as races for Congress and the U.S. Senate. If your senators or congressmen are running for re-election, you should check out our Freedom Index at thenewamerican.com to see the scores they have earned regarding their obedience to the U.S. Constitution. The higher the score, the more they adhere to the constitutional limitations of our republic. If you encounter a Republican with a low score, more than likely that person is either a rhino, Republican in name only, or a neoconservative. These are Republicans who tout conservatism but advocate for expanded government and international interference. As James Garfield once said about Congress, "If that body be ignorant, reckless, and corrupt, it is because the people tolerate ignorance, recklessness, and corruption." If that's true, how much more of this will we tolerate? Think of what could happen if all of Congress actually obeyed the Constitution. Let me paraphrase what Garfield said. To mirror the Congress we want, the electorate must be educated. This is really quite simple. With an educated electorate, we use the tools that our founders gave us to stand up against government overreach. This works on a local, county, and state level. And once states demand adherence to the constitutional limitations and take the proper steps to enforce this position, Congress will naturally be put in check to do what is within their constitutional limitations. So for today, that means you need to not only educate yourself, but others. With an educated electorate, we can demand that our local and state officials adhere to the Constitution. As Vice President Pence said, our greatest threat is complacency. The John Birch Society has all the tools you need to be an informed citizen. Now it's up to you to get out there and use them, as well as to vote. As always, links are in the description. So until next time, take care and God bless.